Well, a randomized peer-reviewed study published in the BMJ looked at the efficacy of masks to prevent viral infection in hospital healthcare workers in 15 different hospitals. The participants were randomized into three groups. One group wore medical masks at all time on their work shift. A second group wore cloth masks at all time on their shift. And the third group, the control group, was allowed general practice, which included occasionally wearing a mask or not wearing a mask at all. Here's what the study found. A percentage of healthcare workers in all groups contracted infections, but the participants wearing cloth masks had significantly higher rates of infections than the participants wearing surgical masks. In fact, healthcare workers wearing cloth masks were 13 times more likely to experience viral-type infections than those wearing medical masks. Now, here's what's even more shocking about the study. Not only were the rates of infections higher in the cloth mask wearing group than the medical mask group, the rates of infection in the cloth mask group were significantly higher than the people in the control group who were allowed to occasionally wear a mask or not even wear a mask at all. Please listen to that again. This real-world setting, peer-reviewed study found that you are more likely to contract a viral infection by excessively wearing a cloth mask than not strictly wearing a mask or wearing no mask at all. This is not to say that a mask cannot be helpful in acute situations, but being advised to wear a cloth face mask could be outright dangerous. The researchers found that the penetration of cloth masks by particles was almost 97%, and medical masks about 44%. The medical masks didn't do particularly well, but the performance of the cloth masks were absolutely horrendous. The scientists in the study collected enough data to conclude that the wearing of a cloth mask can potentially increase your risk of getting sick. But the question is, why? The researchers stated that, quote, moisture retention and poor filtration may result in increased risk of infection with cloth masks, and that cloth masks should not be recommended, end quote. The data shows that the cloth mask material actually creates a reservoir for pathogen growth, a wet, trapped environment where your own microbes, as well as pathogens from the environment around you, increasingly stick to the mask and colonize. Where in the natural world, your droplets would be diluted into the air, you are, in essence, creating a wet microhabitat on your face that can make it even better at collecting other people's microbes on it.